Compass points you anywhere.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to it.
Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world.
And then Tay just put your info on blast like that.
It's what the people want to know, bro. My bad.
Nah, bro.
The world holds its position as football is back. Will it be red? Will it be blue? Will it be City? Will it be Pool? Or will it be the Gunners, the team that usually alphabetically starts at the summit, but will they end at the pinnacle this time around? It's Jay Paris, all things football, powered by the Inside Show, and I'm with the Boysins here this morning on this beautiful Friday morning. Gents, what's good? What's happening?
What's happening? What's happening, Jay? Are you
Bro, we back, bro.
Yeah, we back, bruh. We are excited, brother.
We are excited.
We are back. We are back.
What's the mood, the fields and the mood in the air? Premier League starts tonight. I know your fixture is tonight.
Yeah.
Old Trafford against Fulham.
Oh yes, it's going to be very nerve-wracking evening.
I got
the
him here.
first Prem game.
I got Emil Smith Rowe in my FPL. Ish.
No,
For what,
that's a
bro?
Smith Rowe. Yeah, Smith Rowe couldn't do anything at Arsenal for us also. But anyway,
It's a good signing. It's a good signing. Though.
Yeah,
Smith
he
Rowe's
is
a
for
good
them.
signing for them.
yeah, he is. Yeah, but anyway, guys, it's going to be a good one. I'm super excited, man. I'm super excited for the new season. What can I say? It's just a zoom, zoom, zoom.
I would have introduced you, but I think you'll need no introduction. You're no strangers to the show. You'll have been here for countless of times. But I just want to get, what's the feel and the start of the new season? What teams are you looking out for? What players are you looking out for? Who do you think is going to come and shake the Premier League? And not just the Premier League. La Liga is also looking like the old La Liga again. Obviously with Mbappe there now at Madrid. Bellingham is there. Barcelona has some good players on their side as well. Do you think La Liga will get back to where they were? With the Messis, the Neymars, the Ronaldos of yesteryears.
Ant is looking at me.
Yeah, go then. Tell Jay who's. You know what? First of all, you have to apologize to the fans and the people watching.
Who do I need to apologize to?
This thing of late coming. You is typical United behavior.
I literally
Always
got
late
on
to the
before
party.
He was
I was here.
Huh? Late to the
Nah, he
party.
was on
Jay,
time.
back me.
No.
Yeah, no.
No,
He was
no,
on
Jay.
time, bro. I thought you were
Thank
gonna
you.
say you have to apologize for all the
Yeah.
words that has been spoken last season and the season before.
The show relevant. We have 1 hour.
We are back.
No.
You know, it's the common term.
Who said we are
It's the
back?
common term in Manchester.
Who said
The
we are
red side, bro. You say it
That's
all the
something-
time.
That's something that Liverpool people say
Bro, we never.
towards when they want to come back
This
and,
is our
and banter
season.
and stuff like that.
That's a common Liverpool
Nah,
term that Arsenal fans have now adopted as well.
Nah, but it's fine. Dan, you want to speak about the teams that you are excited to see?
Yeah, nah, bro. Look, for me, I think I'm excited to see, besides the obvious teams, I think I'm excited to see, I think for me, definitely Fulham. You know, I think they're always a
Welcome,
dark
brother.
horse type of team.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I think West Ham, bro. I think they've made great signings. You know, Lopetegui also at the helm there. So I think they're going to do well. I want to see how Villa do with Champions League. And in the league, I don't think they'll keep up in the beginning of the season. So I think once they release
Oh
Champions
yeah,
League, it'll
Villa's
be
in
fine.
Champions League, eh, bro.
Yeah, when we don't have Villa fans here. So yeah,
Yeah.
We all talk here. All of us, we all talk. We all talk in studio.
Villa actually has more Champions Leagues than Arsenal.
Yeah, no,
They have one.
Yeah, they do have one.
They actually have one. Aston Villa.
As long as Arsenal
check
have
the
zero.
history.
But they also made some signings, no? Voila.
No shots
mistaken.
to the Gunners.
Yeah, nah, bro. Villa looking like a good side, but I think West Ham for me, I'd love to see how their new signings.
They made some nice signings.
They've made some proper signings. So for me, I think that's the one team I'd look out. Obviously, you get your Newcastle for me. Always interested to see how they do. Spurs with Solanke now. Hopefully they have that striker that they've needed last season, because Richarlison and Brennan Johnson didn't really do it for them. So I think with the actual striker who did well, like, you know, Solanke had a good season last season. I think he's
Yeah.
found his feet after leaving Liverpool, which is quite normal. You guys have sold Carvalho. You guys haven't signed
Bro,
a player.
Bro, history,
That's
history.
easy, bruh. Easy,
Bro,
bruh.
bro.
The guy
started,
asked.
We don't have an hour, don't say we just started. Yeah.
Which teams are you looking forward to seeing? Never
Bro,
asked what
history-
happened at Pool,
Okay,
bruh.
okay, my last team.
He
This
never
is-
Bro,
asked lovers,
bro,
bruh.
history actually tells us that the top gents that leave Liverpool actually go on the back foot, bro. Look at Coutinho. Okay, Suarez at least, but Suarez was extremely good at Liverpool. So
No, he was,
we
he was,
sold
he
him.
was.
We sold him great.
Yeah.
We sold him great. But
But I just hope
Coutinho,
Carvalho finds himself.
Michael Owen also took a bit of a dip.
He won his first Premier League
Yeah.
title when he left you guys.
Nah,
so-
but that bro was like, come on, you were bound to win that season.
But what I'm saying
that
is
was your last one. I think in 2013, eh?
Correct. But what I'm saying is that, yeah, there was one before that, but I'm saying our last one was in 2013. So the last team I'm looking forward to, honestly, and I'm being genuine, you guys might even make my top 4. I'm saying this.
We might.
Listen.
Okay.
Guys, nothing is guaranteed in
We'll-
football. Let's be
But,
real.
but don't get into prediction as yet though.
No,
bro,
I'm just
but
saying.
at the
I'm
end,
excited.
we'll
Yeah,
get-
that's why it was just a teaser. But I'm saying the team I'm
This
like
guy came in Cannes plays.
the last team I'm looking forward to watching is Liverpool, because you guys are the only team to
The
have
last team, we're the last. My bad, bro.
On
Did you
my
say the
list.
last team
On
that you're
my
looking
list.
forward? We're the most viewed Premier League team, bro. At this facts,
me.
facts.
Nah, but he's just saying
Of my
he's
top-
just saying
of
of the Owens, yeah, of the
Of
teams.
the top 5
That
teams I'm
is,
looking
yeah.
forward to watch the last one on my list.
But
Not
yeah,
specifically in order,
Not,
though.
not the 20th, bro. Just to say which teams are you looking forward to. The last team I'd mention is Liverpool, new manager. He didn't bring in new players that he likes from other clubs and stuff like that, like Ten Hag has always done. He's building his Ajax team again. But I think I'd love to see how you guys do with no signings and a new manager. So yeah.
we have the co-host Jesse in the building. Broski, how you doing?
I can't complain. I see that guys, they are starting with serious things early in the morning.
What's your feels,
Jesse
bro?
morning, ne?
On the new
Must read
season?
the Owens, bruh.
Morning,
Morning, bruh.
morning, bruh.
Morning, bruh.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
You wearing a
Yeah,
big skipper, Gazi.
Yeah,
You wearing a big skipper, Gazi.
Eish,
And a
bruh,
big.
it's a very big one.
It's a big one, that one.
I can still see the stains from the slip.
Oh.
But I said,
The man can talk today. You can talk today. The other day on the show, you didn't know what we are talking about.
Yeah,
Now
bro.
you,
Football, bruh.
you somehow know everything today.
Yeah, nah, you made me laugh on that show. It's like, gents, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
facts, bro. Nah, that's iconic, bro. But thank you so much to all the viewers that has tuned in. We are back. Football is back. I know there's definitely excitement in the air. We have Mr. Aldrin Miller in the comment section saying, "Here we go." What's up, Kyle? Good morning, gentlemen. Arsenal, Arsenal, Arsenal. Will it be Arsenal at the end of the season? We shall see. Top of the morning, lads. Mr. Miller, Byron Thompson. Good morning, gents. We go again. Indeed, we do. The Hendricks family. Morning, fam. Jump in. Let's banter. That's what we're here for, bro. Drummer K with some laughing emojis. And Byron says Michael Owen as well as Robin Van Persie had to leave to win the league title. That
Like,
is
who's
true.
that? Who's
That is
that?
Byron Thompson.
Byron, you know
Pizza.
ball, son. You know ball. I
But
just wanna ask-
that's latter stages of their career. But let me
can I
just
ask you a
get
question,
here,
bro?
bro. Kristen says, Jay, why so defensive? My bad. The gents came in all guns blazing, and it is what it is. It's the banter show, and if you come for us, we're definitely gonna come
This
for you
host's
as well.
supposed to be-
and
if-
then my bad,
you know,
bro. And
unbiased.
then Robin says Liverpool has no pool. Can't get a transfer in. He's a Chelsea supporter.
Chelsea.
Listen,
My bruh.
speaking about
Chelsea has too much pool.
Chelsea-
Their door don't push it, only pools, bro. What
bruh.
the-
I think we must
Who's
put
that?
the-
Who was it?
That is Robin Alexander.
Robin Alexander. Wherever you are now in the morning, my brother.
Oh no.
Please, I think you should focus. You know what? There's a saying of stay in your lane. You are on the slow lane. We are in the 120
We
lane.
were the Autobahn.
Yeah.
Robin,
We in the lane where they flash you to say move to the left, Gazi. We going. We
Nah, 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 nah.
or
but
more like, or
speaking
more
about-
like.
All
Speaking about
Chelsea
Chelsea,
does is here we go.
I
They
see
don't
Chelsea
win anymore.
for Sancho also now.
They can
Yes,
have him.
yes,
Yeah, your Chelsea can have anyone at this
Yeah,
point
at
in
this
time.
point,
No,
I don't
they
know,
can, but they have a
financial
good-
fair play, I think they're sleeping when it comes to them, but
No, they are. No, they'll catch them. They'll get them
yeah,
eventually.
eventually.
But they have a good young squad. They sign good young players. The problem is
They have
obviously
good players.
They sound like an ABC team. There's like 50 players there at Chelsea now,
Yo,
bro.
very good ABC team, I want. Yo, those lighties is top.
Yeah, but I mean,
No,
how are
they
you
top.
gonna manage a
They
squad
top.
like that? It's
That's also the
impossible.
thing. That's
But
also
how are they
the
gonna split him? Some of them's gonna play in the Ski Challenger side.
They gonna be
They're
ready.
gonna
But Jens, I just wanted to ask Jay,
Yeah,
when
bro.
when you said Eldrin said, "Here we go," have you seen all of these other mocks of Fabrizio Romano? So everyone is saying, like on TikTok, there's a "Here we land, there we land, here we skedaddle." I'm like, you guys are ruining it, bro. Yo, you guys are
skedaddle.
ruining it. Yo,
Who do you think has made the best transfers thus far, going into the new season?
I think for me, West Ham. I think they
still
had
not
a-
answer this
they
guy.
had a- they had a nice window, West Ham. Yeah, especially because he signed Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, bro, that's a good. He's a decent player, bro.
He's a good
No,
player.
no.
And like at West Ham,
not
he's
bad.
gonna cook, bro.
We
For
rate
sure, he's gonna
We rate
cook.
him. I don't know. United had a good window.
Yeah,
They had
we
a
did.
good window, but you needed that window because obviously you never really bought well last year.
Yeah.
So I think obviously for you to not catch, but for you to close the gap a little bit on the other teams, your Villas, Spurs, those guys that finish a bit above you.
In
Obviously you needed to reinvest in the squad, but reinvest in proper areas. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just think you've overpaid for Lenny Euro.
What do you think
For
about
19
Liverpool,
years.
though, bro?
Yeah, no, look, I
so.
think
So
we're
you can't
paying
say
we're
much,
paying
you
for
don't
the
sign him.
for the potential.
No,
We're not
we-
paying
no,
for what
we're
is
not
actually
saying
done. So we kind of
No, you are paying for the potential, but I feel like if you, the reason why maybe Madrid or because we were also interested in him, so I think maybe the fee obviously put the other clubs off.
yeah.
Do you know what I
for
mean?
sure,
Based
for sure.
off what he was able to show in his first full season, first 2 seasons, you know. So it will be interesting to see when he does play for United. I would like to see him start. I think he should start
Yeah, no,
ahead
but
of
he's injured.
no, for sure. I'm just saying like when he comes back from injury.
I feel like we're just
Even ask him
signing
to start.
like guys that have injury history, and it's not
Yeah,
cute,
but
bruh.
that's United. That's where United are right now.
What do you mean that's
And
where
then
United are
and
right now?
the next move for you is Southgate.
It's just
Southgate gonna be the manager of
Yeah, but the
United. You
left
heard
is
it here
also
first.
Nah, you must check his stats.
I'm telling you, you're laughing, guys. It's gonna happen, bruh.
Oh, Johnny Evans.
It's gonna happen. Can I explain why?
Johnny.
Can I explain why?
Evans.
Okay, let's hear.
I just wanna explain why.
Theory to say
I'm-
Southgate is gonna be
United manager. I could be wrong, and I will admit if I'm wrong.
You better be
Obvious.
wrong.
I'm okay with it. But you see Sir Jimmy, right? Sir Jimmy is old English culture, right? If you look at his persona, he's a United fan, right? He loves English culture. What did he do? His first thing was, when he bought the club, he went to go get an English technical director. They even paid for that guy at Newcastle, right? Paid for him. So what's the next step? Is the manager. Now, obviously, for you to have a good relationship from owner, technical director to manager, in his mind, I'm thinking that he's thinking. We gotta all be obviously of the same vision. What do English people like to do, bruh? They're very stubborn. They love to stick to the same thing. We all believe in the same system. We all believe in this. We all believe in it. So I do believe Ten Hag's first 3 months, he has to do well, or else he's sacked in the morning. That's for sure, 100%. Because you can never go and spend so much money and start off bad. You gotta start off good this season, bro. You guys didn't really start off well last season.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
true.
started slow, you
Yo,
know.
Dans, what are your thoughts though, bro, for United this season? I think season after season there are expectations, which there should be, of course. Someone once said that United is not the United of yesteryear, which we all believe. They think you'll think you're still that face of English football, which I personally don't believe. I don't think, but you'll have that
We're still in the studio.
face of English football energy. But what are your thoughts for this season?
Look, it's a blind season to like predict for me. Honestly, I've been thinking about it for a while. I'm glad we retained Erik ten Hag, because if we didn't, I'd be stressed, bro. Like if we had to bring in another new manager and start another rebuild, I think it's common sense to say we're not the United of old because we haven't won a Premier League title in 11 years. So that's old. It's old stuff. But now I'm saying I'm grateful, and I'm in a very humble position where I'm like, okay, cool. I'm grateful that we kept the manager, and it looks like with Dan Ashworth there to assist with the signings, we're not overpaying for everyone. So that's like to get De Ligt and Mazraoui in that combined deal of like 60, 70 Mo, I think, was a decent bit of business. So I think we are strengthening where we can. I think that, like with Xerxes as well, that we signed as well. I think, and we are looking at Ugarte as well. So I think the signings are looking promising, but I don't think there's too much expectation to start off like a house on fire. I think
What?
no,
Yeah,
legit,
you're
bro.
saying,
No,
you're saying
yeah,
there's
that's
not.
integration.
Yeah.
Integration.
Or do you
of-
think there are? You're saying there's not.
Oh my days,
There's
no
not.
chance. Nah. Now
can't-
it's time to eat
about
us.
right there,
up
if-
now.
if- if-
No, he's saying there's not.
No, but look here,
Third
if-
season. Genesis is
Okay,
third
I
season.
hear what you're saying. though.
Genesis is third season.
Fair.
How
When
many
did Klopp
seasons
start
we gonna
winning?
change?
When did Klopp start
yeah,
winning?
but we were winning. We
Oh,
were playing our ball.
Which number season did Klopp start winning?
In his fifth season.
So
It doesn't matter. I'm saying to
Okay,
you,
cool,
Ten Hag
bro.
has been it. This is his third season. Are we
you
gonna?
want him to
so
start
you guys,
off
so
winning
you
every
guys,
game?
no, that's your problem. You like to always push the line further back. No.
leave our line, stay in
The,
your
the
lane.
only thing is
No.
the only thing is
No.
dance. I will say this.
I'm
though.
humble, bro. I don't expect miracles.
No, you're not humble when you were winning.
Dance.
You weren't humble when you were
Dance,
winning.
he's talking,
When
bro.
you were singing 20 times, Man United. Nobody was humble when it was it. Now it's time when it's time for
got
you to
20
step up
times,
and
though.
push. Now you wanna come and push a line every back. No, now we're gonna see. Now we must give him time.
Okay, to
Now we
your
must-
to
no,
your
Jen.
You
Antoine,
asked me for
to
my
your-
opinion.
okay.
I gave you my opinion.
Okay,
Now
but
you don't want
yo,
my opinion.
dance. To Antoine's credit, though, when it comes to Jurgen Klopp, there was identity from the onset, and there was a plan. We said we are going to win the Champions League and we are going to win the Premier League. There was that identity and there was that expectation. I think with Eric Ten Hag and Man United, like you started off saying, it's kind of still in the air. You don't really know what is United's identity. What's the plan? Do you plan on winning the Premier League in the next 5 years?
Next 3
Is-
years. Next 3 years. That's the plan.
No,
Look, okay, no, let me.
No, I don't know what to say. I don't know.
Listen, Jay, let me
Okay,
talk.
cook,
Let me talk.
cook.
Look, okay, if you listen to Sir John Radcliffe's interview, then he spoke about where he wants the club to be. So maybe I made a mistake by saying winning, but at least challenging by that time in the next 3 years. Obviously, this is basically like a proper new start with a new ownership that we have. You know, we've been complaining about our ownership and stuff like that with the Glazers. Now that the Glazers are not doing the whole business and stuff like that, having accountants and stuff doing all the plans and things like that. So now we have like football people doing everything. So now you can see even the way the players that we are buying and the price we're buying them for and the amount of money we're paying them weekly is not what we were paying them before. So you can see a slight change. Even heard Jim say, they asked him why he kept Eric Ten Hag. Then he mentioned that he's doing coaching and he's trying to fix the stadium's roof. Like he was basically doing a lot. So now he can focus only on his coaching and stuff like that. So I think this is like a fresh start for him, basically. You understand? I mean, you could see let's say our last 3 games last season, and the way we playing this season in the what you call it, the preseason. You could see a slight difference in the way we are playing and the way we structured in the game. So I think there is growth, but the thing is, it will take time. It's not we're gonna come now, bang, 5-0,
All guns
6-0.
blazing.
It's going to take time. It's not.
Guys, that's an honest opinion. Like you can't say,
No, fair, bro.
I want to win the next, like for the first 3 months, I want to win all my games. I want to be like
You
first.
must have Chad mentality. He said it and they were
Yeah,
challenging.
yeah. Chad starts off strong, but then in the end, he loses at the dip. When you need to dip, you know that
they bottle
Akani
it now.
Simbini dip. You lose it at the end. So I'm saying, bro, look, as much as it's third season, bro, we have new ownership. Things are changing. We're building a new stadium soon, a brand new stadium soon. Things are changing, and we can only be grateful for the change and that we can see that there's improvement on the inside of the club, never mind on the pitch. So I'm saying I'm grateful that the club is moving in a better direction. I mean, for United to have so many signings done before the beginning of the season is something we don't know, bro. United fans don't know this. So those players, bro, obviously, I'm saying give them time. Let's let them settle in, right? They're new players to the Premier League as well. So let's see how they settle in. And
Yeah.
as the season progresses, obviously I want to see more like from the players, never mind the coach, because we lose games on the pitch. We score late goals and then we concede even later. So mentality, I want to see a better shift in mindset from the players, never mind the coaching style, bro. Yes, there are games where I feel like, you know, tactically we outclassed by other coaches and we don't set up the right way. with McTominay still there and stuff like that. But for the most part, bro, I think I want to see a better mindset from more leaders on the pitch. Never mind coaching side, because sometimes, bro, we set up so well, like the coaches a good 1-0 win or 2-0 win against a strong team, and then we throw it away. Just in the Community Shield, it was the same thing, bro. We didn't play particularly bad, but the mindset from the players after you score a late goal, bro, be smart. Make sure that you scanning more regularly. You can shake your head, bro. But this is from a United fan's perspective. You can talk about Liverpool. No one wants to talk about Liverpool. That's why we're still the face of the Premier League, because everyone still wants to talk about Manchester United, the
actually-
greatest English football club of all time.
I don't know another fan base that moved the goalpost for a coach the way United move a goalpost.
He's won us 2 trophies,
Bruh, you just
bro.
said now you get outclassed technically. How do you expect to win with the guy that gets outclassed technically?
I said sometimes, bro.
If lovers finish higher than you this
happens.
season, it's a failure for United. I don't want to hear the Owen saying, "Nah, we had a last season," because we have a new coach.
Yeah, but
If
you
we
have to
finish
also
higher.
understand the
You said you in 120 Autobahn, so you
No,
should
for
finish
sure.
higher. I didn't say
No,
that.
for sure.
I didn't say we in 120
My expectation
Autobahn.
for lovers is to challenge and win the league with my coach in his first season.
Okay,
That's what I'm
delusional,
saying.
but sure.
But no, it's fine. Like you guys say, Mos. Third season, he must first integrate. Gents, this guy has spent more than 300 to 400 million in the market.
Some
We're
of
still
money.
giving
that's not
him
his
time.
fault also. He is not the one who paid the money. He
What do you
wanted the
mean? That's half
players.
of his players. You're building Ajax.
Yeah, I understand what I
But
understand what
he's-
he's
You're
he's
building
players,
Ajax
bro.
Amsterdam.
Yeah, no,
His
what I'm,
players,
bro.
bro, that's what I'm
United.
saying. Yanis, I'm saying he never paid for those players, so you can't speak about the money when it comes to
Leave
the
the
players.
money,
That's
bro.
What do you
Football
mean?
is gone
Like
when it
when
comes
it
to
came to
money.
Anthony,
What do you mean?
Anthony wasn't
Because
that
Liverpool
price.
doesn't have money. That's
why
why they
did
want
you
to talk
pay
about
it?
money, bro.
That you speak on the people who bought him,
Okay,
bruh.
but
They could
before
have paid 40 million for that guy. And instead they
No.
waited and went to go pay 90.
Can we leave United, though?
But when they go to
So
the
when you
manager,
talk about the money fact of the thing, you can't blame Ten Hag for that.
no, Gazi. But if they say to him, "Okay, Gazi, this guy is 100 million," is it okay? You think we're
No,
gonna buy? We're
that,
gonna
he
make,
wasn't
we're gonna buy
100
him? We're
million
gonna
when
buy-
he wanted him.
But they
He was
confirm with him.
40 million that time.
They definitely sending him a WhatsApp text to vise him, Anthony, we're gonna pay 100 million. Green light or red light? He's gonna say green. He said green light.
Most probably.
Bro, I'll acknowledge
what I'm saying.
Anthony was a mistake. I don't like him. I'll never like him. I don't rate him above the best PSL
Even if
players.
he's telling us he's using his
Genuinely.
left foot and his right
I
foot.
genuinely don't rate him, bro. He
must
promised
finish
he
top
promised
4.
us a better season. So let's see how he performs.
United top 4, gents.
I want to
Top
see
4, top 3, gents.
But let's see how he does
Top
the
4,
season.
top 3, Owens. United top 4, top 3, guys. Don't move a goalpost, Owens. Don't move a goalpost. Don't tell us you must give him time. And this guy must still play. And this guy must be integrated. No, gents. You must push. This Ten Hag is a facade. He's a facade. I'm sorry. He won 2 FA Cup sharp. But in the games, when it's time to go toe to toe with the guys on the sideline, he's not that good enough, bruh.
No, but you know
He's
what? The
not that
Liverpool
good enough,
supporters
gents.
must you can't talk to us,
No,
must now,
of course we
actually.
can,
You can't.
buddy.
What?
We finished
The
higher than you,
Swackers Man United team, you couldn't beat us last
Who?
season, bruh.
That's
You
fine.
couldn't.
That's
So
just-
how are you talking so much about Ten Hag? We
That's
went for
a
your
cup
toe
for
to
your
toe. We went
Owens.
against
To
your
beat
toe to
us.
toe.
That's
Nathan,
a cup for the Owens.
United, us, nah, me and you, I can hear. We are focusing on our own team, bro. And now we have our own goals that we are focusing on. These guys are more focused about our goals and what we must achieve.
Okay, let's get
than
you.
what they
Let's
must achieve.
let's get Jesse in.
am mad.
Let's
I
get
had a chance back.
no.
I had
I
a
want to
chance
get. I
back.
want to actually get your
Bro,
thoughts
you
on
said
Liverpool,
stay in your lane,
bro.
but you so in
No,
our
no,
lane.
no. I'm asking
Leave us
Jesse.
alone.
Okay,
Because
dance,
you keep
dance.
moving
I'm
the
asking
goalpost.
Jesse. I'm asking, bro. What's your thoughts on Liverpool this season, bro? No signings thus far, but we are looking promising, bro, with the squad that we have.
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, for me, no signings so far last season. Not the best season, but also not the worst season at the end of the day. I
Still in
feel
Champions League,
that's
bro.
What I'm saying, it's not the best season, also not the worst season at the end of the day. We're in Champions League. I feel like Antoine said, I'm expecting a lot from Slot when he steps in. I'm not giving him 3-4 years, whatnot. He has the same style as Klopp. He has the same personality type of play, all that type of things. Same players as well at the end of the day. So stepping into this role, he knows exactly what's expected from him. And even when you listen to a lot of the other gents, when they speak about him, they say, the truth is you can't give this man 2 years, 3 years. When he comes, he needs to hit the floor and needs to start running same time, because when he accepted his job, he knew this is a team that ends you on top all the time. You need to keep that standard you had this team. So, like I'm saying, I'm expecting a lot from him. Pre-season, I've been watching a few of the games. I like the way he plays. I like the way he is with the players, because for me, player chemistry is a good thing. I like the ways where the players, how the players are with him. They have good chemistry, they gel well. And I also have to take my hat off for Klopp for doing what he did. Introducing him to the players so much, but it's also like we had the conversation. Klopp done that,
Yeah.
but it's still, he can still be messed up by a coach coming in and still thinking I'm the man here, doing this, doing that. He's giving a lot of the youngsters scope, playing them. Yeah, a lot of our big players also weren't there, but I feel like he's playing the youngsters, and you can see the youngsters they're performing. We have some top quality youngsters in our team, and they came out and they know exactly what it is they want to do, and they want to be in that first team.
100%. So once again, thank you so much to all the viewers that have tuned in. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate. But I actually want to segue to and I know Dan's is gonna like this one to a bit of no banter or anything.
But did you hear how beautiful it was to hear someone talk about the club and he wasn't interrupted?
No,
It's
no,
quite
no.
beautiful.
Because he's
Because we don't care.
Because he never,
Because it's literally
he
his
never-
own. Because
he
we
never
don't
move a
care,
goalpost.
bro. And we respect it.
He never move a goalpost.
I'm just saying.
He kept it straight down the middle,
I'm
and he
just saying.
finished off. And he's right.
Well said,
What you
Jess.
said about
Well
Scott
said.
is
Well
right.
said, brother.
Nah,
I wish you all the best for the season, genuinely.
100%.
It's
But I-
banter.
It's banter at the end of the day. But I actually want to get Xavier Hendricks in
Doesn't
in this section as well, where
Changing
we want to
to
speak a
F1.
little bit, not F1, want to speak a little bit about South African football. As we know, Minister Gayton McKenzie is the Minister of Sports and Arts and Culture. And I know Dan is going to like this, because I want to know what's the expectation when it comes to SA football. What do you think is the next step? As we know, like I mentioned, Gayton McKenzie, Minister of Sports and Arts and Culture. But let's get
How do you feel about that?
let's get Xavier Hendricks in first.
So just for me personally, I don't really watch South African football like that. But
Until now, you'll watch the season, please, bro.
I
Come on,
hope
let's
so,
push.
bro. I hope so. I even told the gents, let's start the show. Maybe I'll watch the season and start understanding this thing. When it comes to technical stuff, I like to get plugged in like that, but I just haven't been following. But as far as Gayton is concerned, what I expect from him might be different to what we're going to get from him. But what I do expect is that we know over the course of our South African history, there's been some marginalization as it relates to the brown lighties in the communities, in the Elders, the Riverlees, the Western, the Westbury, all those places. And when he came in, he gave us the initial idea that, gents, I'm going to open up the floodgates for Owens. People who are feeling marginalized, people who are feeling like they couldn't really get this scope previously. So what I'm expecting and what I'm hoping for is like what some of the I think it's Stephen Pienaar that came to like Westbury to try and do these little tournaments and stuff like that. I'm expecting to see a little bit of a switch up as it relates to that, because I also know personally some Owens that are deep into football, especially I'm speaking now racial lines, colors, that feel marginalized. It feels like chance. I'm then playing so well. I'm like a local celebrity here in my kasi. But that's as far as I can go. The second I go and trial for a serious team, I kind of feel like there's a little bit of pressure against me. Or I feel marginalized, or I feel, this sense of racism almost, right? If you want to say it bluntly. And so what I'm hoping for him to do is to at least just maybe give the ones just a little bit of a boost to say, and based on merit, not just because of the racial lines, but based on merit. If there's a lighty playing in Reveille, Elders, Westbury, wherever, and he's good, then bring the lighty in and give him the scope. I know you in that space also, you might differ, or you might, I don't know what you're seeing in that space, because you're in that space. You might have a better view than I do, but that's what I'm hoping Gayton can come through and do. I don't know, Brad. What's your thoughts?
Now, look, for me, I'm grateful that I'll speak from like a top-down approach, because what he's done is basically targeted Safa, right? Gayton McKenzie. So, what he's told Safa is he's given them certain mandates, and those mandates are qualify for AFCON and qualify for the World Cup, which I feel like is non-negotiable, bro. I think we should have been the best performing African side in the World Cup in history of like.
It's not even supposed to be something that's on the table. It's just supposed to be there.
That should be a given. Like, yes, we have your Nigerias, your Senegals, your Egypts and all of that, but I honestly think why we haven't reached maybe those heights is because of administration level and lack of investment in development. So for me, bro, I think we need to, let's say from a brown or colored perspective, just to address like your point or add to your point, I think what we need in our community is like literally a school of excellence type setup, really. I think that's what's lacking in our communities because, look, a lot of our boys have the talent, but no one is giving them the direction. You know, a lot of the time, you know, I can't say that there aren't issues like the issues that you've mentioned. I can't say that's non-existent. But I think when I speak to boys and I tell them and they tell me, hey, bro, I want to play football, but the racism thing. And I say, bro, then just leave football. Because if you're going to look at your problems, and this is how I encourage them, if you're going to look at your problems, then you're never going to get anywhere. So understand that those problems exist and that they are real. But let's work hard so that your talent is undeniable. And put you in setups where you are maybe feeling more appreciated, but there are going to be periods where you're not going to be appreciated, where it's going to be rough, where you're going to eat your pup, and it's not going to be cute when you go to Limpopo, play at the club there. But take the opportunities as they come and work hard. And mentally, I think we need to become stronger, and we need to open ourselves up to those difficult circumstances. So for me, I think setting up something like a Transnet School of Excellence type setup in our communities, Aldos, Westbury, to literally nurture and take care of the talent that we have and give our kids the right mindset, protect them from the outside influences, outside environments, and literally just usher them with the help of agents, with the help of football people, to get their mindsets in the right frame of mind. So for me, I think those things are more important than just talking about the issues outside. Kayton can't change certain narratives, right? If certain clubs, chairmen of clubs, prefer certain players, and that's okay. But our exports, let's say, I don't say we, but from a colored or brown perspective, the South African exports, the best exports have been those guys with the mentality, because the talent is there, it's undeniable. But if we can back that with some good, strong mentality to make it in those tough European environments where you're playing second or third division, we will get to the top like Lyle Foster is currently. So I think, I just think there's so much more that we can do. While, you know, we can have things done for us, like a school of excellence and, you know, more investment in development in our community. But I think there definitely are ways, from what I've seen, in which our boys can also get stronger and put themselves out there.
I agree with that point that you're making. What I would like to also see from a racial perspective, because we, like you mentioned, that you can't deny that those elements are there. And also, we know people that have played in those spaces that told us plain down, yo, brother, racism here is hectic. They plain down show you that they're not going to play, you know. But what I would like to say, you mentioned AFCON, you mentioned FIFA. When our South African team was on that level, it was just after that. It's like when we were doing that 95, winning the AFCON, penning the 18 area season, that's when our football team was like our rugby team, where it's like kind of mixed. Everyone feels included. There's colored players that are good at what they do. There's white ones that are good at what they do. There's black ones that are good at what they do. It was based on merit and actually to say, you know what, bruh, these are like you're saying, a lot of our colored guys export. Like, you know, we can mention a few that end up going to the European games or playing in the European teams. But I'm saying that if we can get it based on merit and also get everyone to feel like they are actually a part of what's going on here, I think we can get our football team the way we have our rugby team, where the whole South Africa actually then gets plugged in the way it is when it's rugby. Brother, rugby fan stadiums are full. People are going crazy, painting their faces, putting stickers on their cars, putting flags and things. We can get our football team to that level if we do indeed say, you know what, bruh, this is for our whole country. Let's get the people plugged in here, get the best of it, and we can compete on those levels. It's going to bring camaraderie in our team, and that's what I'm hoping someone like that can achieve. I know we made a conversation very serious now, but
I think a last comment from my side is that I watched the PSL. Like, obviously, besides it being like part of my job, I watch the PSL because I love it. And when I look at the national team, and I'm being honest, I'm colored, but I'm being dead honest, that the national team, the guys that are in there, 90% of them are there on merit, bro. Those guys are quality. Those guys are very good. There are those exceptions to the rule where I do think there are a few players that can come in, but I think we need to fix it from a development side. Our white boys disappear after GDL. It's not their fault, bro. They don't have that opportunity, and I'm agreeing with you. They don't have that platform to move into maybe a DDC side and then professional football. They fall away because they maybe not like taken care of per se. But I think that where our
But you're
football.
not denying there's a race issue there.
I'm not denying
Yeah,
it, bro.
there
But,
is,
but
but
what I'm
it's-
saying is where our football is heading.
not something
Look
that
at our
you
under
can
17
use,
team, our under 20
right now.
team, our under 23 team. There is diversity there. So let's just be a bit more patient with the next generation. It's coming. Safa is like, in terms of the coach, he's getting, Hugo Bros is getting some freedom to select his team. So what I'm saying is there is belief in our colored boys. There is belief in other races as well. But let's just be patient and let's see how it goes with in the next 5 years or 10 years. So
But
let's
they
just
gotta change, man. Mentality has to change. 100%.
in our people, 100%, bro.
Yeah.
Now 100%. Byron says, well said, my brother. Dance. It all starts with development. We need academies in the hood. Well, segueing back, I know again, like we mentioned from the onset, that we are so excited. We are so,
That's a
which
serious
is
topic.
cool. Which is
For another
cool.
day. For another day,
Which
for
is
sure.
cool. No, which is
100%.
cool, guys. I think as much as we banter and you know we have fun in regards to the Premier League and so forth, there's
must
a
be
lot taking place.
diversity.
There's a lot taking place here at home where we want to see those changes. So I think these conversations going forward is absolutely necessary and pertinent. One of the biggest fixtures this weekend is definitely Chelsea-Man City. I think that's the standout fixture, and I know a lot of people will be watching that thing. I think City would probably, it is at the bridge though, but I think City is gonna take that one at the bridge. I don't know. What's your guys' thoughts?
Yeah, the London Bridge has fallen, bro. Come on.
The London Bridge has fallen indeed. But I want to segue to the section called Agree to Disagree. So we know what this one's all about. And I sent you guys the Agree to Disagree stuff. Jess, you can...
I'll just piggyback off someone.
No, it's
Agree
cool,
or
bro.
disagree.
Yes, agree, disagree. It's chill, bro.
You can just go.
So I will mention some statements, guys. And
the same stuff.
we just need to agree to disagree. Whether it's true or false, whether we agree or disagree, let's see. In the comment section, go for it as well. Let's start with this one. Arsenal will win the Premier League this season.
Easy one. Where's the camera? Okay. Yo, I need it. Okay, there's my camera.
Are we...
Everyone's on
Oh, sorry,
disagree.
disagree. Let me say it.
Did you agree?
I agree.
You agree?
They will.
Ooh, brother.
My heart will never allow that.
Enlighten us, bro.
Unfortunately.
Enlighten us.
Well, if you look at the way they played last season, huh?
Yeah, go for it, bro.
Okay, if you look at how they played last season, I know. Firstly, I will not allow Man City. I don't want Man City to win the Premier League 5 times in a row. That's one thing. I'd rather let
How you
somebody
not
else-
gonna allow it?
Huh? No, it's not something I will want to
It
happen.
would be 4 now,
Huh?
right?
Thus, I'm putting it just now into the atmosphere, my brother. Okay. And also, so far, City has only made one signing, nah? If I'm not mistaken.
That's why intensity don't need sign.
And
as Pep is
they
very
sold
good.
but they sold Alvarez,
Yeah.
who was also a major part in saving some of the games last season.
Fact,
You see,
yeah.
so I don't know if they found a replacement for that or if Pep has another strategy. Then also,
Oscar Bob.
Pep.
what's his name?
But why do you think Arsenal will win the league, though?
That's what I'm going to know. What's his name?
Arteta.
I almost said Arsene Wenger. Arteta. I mean, look, he's got nice strategies on how to motivate the guys, pickpockets and stuff like that. No, but with these signings that he made, I like that
California.
the California guy is signed, and some of the signings that he made, and I mean they've got now 2 years experience of flopping, and I think from that they've learned a lot from that, and I think they've got a better, how can I say, I think they'll be more encouraged this season to win the league instead of going off like they did in the last parts of the game, and I'm sure they're gonna put more effort into winning Man City instead of drawing against them, because I think that the game that they tried to draw that game more than trying to win it. I think that was the flop of them actually losing out on the Prem last season.
And then you want to fall back on it? You ever disagree there? Let's hear. Why do you disagree?
Arsenal, bro.
Arsenal will always be Arsenal, bro. Arsenal. I don't know. I don't think so. Look, you did make some good points about them. You know, Gunners. The thing about the Gunners, bro, is, how can I say this? Very good team, But if you look at their squad already now, right, and you compare, I'm not being biased or anything, whatever. But if you compare Liverpool squad to Arsenal squad, on paper, we're better than him. And we've been better than him for the last 2-3 years on paper.
Leave
That's
me
why
alone,
they-
Jay.
Hey?
I'm listening. No, Jay's looking at me, but I'm not gonna say
No, but it's a
anything.
fact. If you go pound for pound, 11 men
It's
v
an
11
opinion.
men, we definitely better than him. I'd say there's only about 3 players that I would take from Arsenal to put in Liverpool. That's Saka, Rice. Actually, let me say 4. Saka, Rice, Odegaard, and Saliba. The rest of those guys are sitting on a
But
bench.
where do they play though? If you say Saka,
No, no, no.
that means you're benching.
No, I'm just
He's just
saying.
saying,
I'm
like-
just
Yeah,
saying.
no, but I'm
in
also
terms
just
of-
saying if you would,
benching Salah.
that means you.
Nah, I'm saying he's good enough to play in Liverpool's team.
11 v 11, bro.
Liverpool's team that has been, like you said, competing
Yeah.
for the last 5 years or whatever. Yes, we never win the league or whatever, but we have been at the top. That squad is really good. So back to Arsenal in saying if they're gonna win a league or not, I don't know, because obviously for me Arteta mentally he's the same manager that he was as a player. He moans too much, bruh. He moans. He has no steel in him. So when it's time for him to get down and like really become mentality monsters, they always crash because that's because of him. As a player, he was like that. He used to moan a lot on the pitch, so he's gonna moan a lot on the sideline. And you can't get Saka and Rice and Odegaard and Martinelli, bro, is his third season. That guy hasn't eat more than 10 goals. They're gonna have to score a lot of goals. They need a striker. Havertz is good enough. He actually is not good enough for them to win the league. Gotta get 20 from Saka, at least 15 from Martinelli, and at least another 10, 15 from.
But don't
from
you think
Havertz.
if they get, I think they in for a striker also. If they get a striker,
I don't think they buy a striker,
what's
bro.
name.
I think they're gonna keep Havertz and Jesus for the season, because if they go and buy a striker, they have to pay a lot of money. I think Chelsea is about to pay 150 for Osimhen.
Awesome.
And obviously they got some FFP problems. So
Yo,
they're gonna have
bro.
to. So Arsenal have to actually sell first before they can buy any other players, because they've been spending in the last 2-3 windows. So I don't think so, but we'll see. We'll see.
Manchester United will make top 4 this season. Without giving out predictions. Manchester United will make top
Biggest
4.
part of my prediction, bro. Now let's go, bro. I'm agreeing.
Agree.
Agree, bro.
Fans will
Disagree.
never agree. It's fine.
It's obvious. It's bias, you know.
Let's
What?
hear the
Yeah,
reasons.
what's the reason?
How did we heard enough reasons this morning? Come on, guys.
United.
Is that a
United
bias?
are still
Is that
chilling.
a bibiased opinion, bro?
No,
or
it's
do you?
not, bruh. It's not. Honestly,
only ever say it is a
seriously,
biased
honestly,
opinion.
No, honestly, it's not. It's not. As I was saying to Dan's like 10, 15 minutes ago, they had to have a good window. Do you know what I mean? They had to have a good window. And I personally do not believe that Ten Hag is better than Unai Emery or even Postecoglou. Bro, Postecoglou came there first. Wait, let me. Postecoglou, yes.
It's not a pasta. Pasta Koglu from Congo. From Greece. Zix doesn't know who it is. I'm only joking.
I know. But I'm just saying,
No,
like,
Pastor Konglu, where from?
nah, but I'm just saying, like, United, for me, United, I'm not going to say supposed, but they should have a good season for the reasons I stated earlier on. Third season, Ten Hag,
So what's a good season
Play-
if we're not in your top 4?
a good season for you is top 4. Like
So
if you,
then-
But you're
if
saying
you
they
finish-
should have.
No, I'm saying they shouldn't. They won't because of the competition around them. Remember, yes, they gotta hope that Villa has a bad campaign. Also,
No,
they play
Villa have
Champions
Champions League,
That's
bro.
fine, but you don't know how they're gonna kick on in the Champions League. They could go out in the group stage and be only in the Premier League. You understand? They could get kicked out of all the cups. They only focus on
But
Premier
doesn't
League.
act
They
like
make the
Villa's
top
a
4 again.
long-term top 4
No,
team.
they're
It
not.
was their first time in years.
But they're a good team right now. They also had a good window. You would agree with that?
Yeah, well.
So they're gonna kick on. That's what I'm
Let's
saying.
see.
Yes, we'll see. But they're a team that you have to beat. Spurs is a team that you have to beat. Lovers is a team that you have to be better than. I'm gonna say that Arsenal and Man City are the 2 best teams in England right now. But the others from third to about 3rd to about 7th, you have to be better. If you better than those guys, you definitely making the top 4, 100%. But I don't know if you can, because Ten Hag for me is just not that guy, guys. He's not good enough for me. That's what that's my opinion.
Yeah,
Like to defend yourself, Redens?
Yeah, let's.
Okay.
No, I just think
Later wants to go.
like everything that's been spoke about City, United in the last few months is and about Erik ten Hag is all based on what happened last season. And look, what I do is I usually take everything into context. Like I look at what happened during the season. But people also forget what happened in the first season when he came the first time, playing with Harry Maguire, and you had his signings, which for me Anthony never did so bad in his first season. He was okay, below average basically. Oh, Anthony, then he fell off a little bit. Martinez was one of our best players. Like then you'll hear them say, all the players he signed was bad signings, but they're not saying just Anthony, because for me Anthony was the only bad signing in the first season. The second season we had our injuries, which people say is not an excuse, which is an excuse. You look at Newcastle, we had a good season the previous season, we also had injuries and had a fall off the next season. And as time went on during the season, as our season went on, we started playing better also, and we had our silly mistakes like dumb penalties on the last minute. The game against you, which you should have won, our second leg, you got a penalty which was not a penalty according to way I see it. Let's not go into that. And like stuff, games like that, like if you look at that game, I think it was starting from Brentford, Chelsea, Liverpool, those games, last minute goals that went in. If you won those games, you could have made top 4.
In March, yeah.
You see, so I look at all those things there. So people are always facing or looking to the negative part of it. And why can't Ten Hag do it this season with these new signings, without Anthony on the right wing? And maybe if we get our midfielder, or Casemiro looks a little bit more stronger this season, maybe he gets better. There's a big possibility that we can make even third, the way I see it.
Now, I genuinely think I expect top 4 this season, because as much as I don't expect us to challenge for the league, right?
Not, yeah.
I think our mentality.
That means 4th probably, bro, because I think the top 3 this season
You're not
again.
doing predictions. You said top 4, right?
No, we're not doing predictions, but I'm just saying I think top 3 again will challenge for the league this season.
Nah, I don't think so. Not top 3. I think it will just be for challenging. It will just be City and Arsenal.
I
Don't
think
put
so.
yourselves
I
in their
genuinely
guys.
think so too. But what I'm saying in relation to the question, right? Agree or disagree? I genuinely think United will make top 4, because we had a ridiculous. You might say it's an excuse, like Nathan has just mentioned, but I think we had an unreasonable amount of injuries for a manager to deal with, bro. And there's been many mistakes that I think, if we silly mistakes that we've conceded.
Mentality of the
And
players.
it's because of mentality, but we've made so many mistakes that
Bro, but football isn't based off woulda,
coach's
coulda,
job.
and I should have.
No,
It's not the coach's job, dude.
We've
The
had,
coach's
no,
job.
but
No,
we've
listen,
had, bro,
listen,
we've
can I
had-
say something?
we've
Can
had-
I answer the
Wait, can I
question?
We've
say
had
that?
But
sound-
let dance for let's finish. Let's
finish.
finish at least.
So I'm saying, bro, if I can,
Go ahead. Cook.
I'm just saying, I
Want to
don't
come
mind
to the
the back and forth, but I'm
Walk
saying
out, bright makes nah.
Yeah. I'm done. We'll use
United
it
fan storms out of studio.
as, use it as a
Tagline.
nice cameo.
Great. Nah, but I genuinely think we have to make top 4 this season, right? We have won that odd cup, because I saw we were struggling to do it week in, week out. And I'll liken it to what Pirates were doing at the end of the season, or towards the end of the season. We struggled to win consistently, so then it's like, okay, cool, let's just go get that Nedbank Cup. And then same with Ten Hag. We are flopping this league to get the top 4, because we're struggling to find this consistency of winning a few games in a row because of silly mistakes at the end of the game. So I say we fix that. Our mentality is improved. We have more leaders on the pitch and less people dragging their faces, especially like if we're having a bad game, Bruno can't drag himself. I think he's a top quality player, and I think if he just keeps his mentality up during those difficult moments, bro, I think he can help us carry the team. And now that we've signed maybe De Ligt, there's a bit more leadership in the team. So I think for those
You
reasons,
said that with Casemiro as well.
yeah, he didn't have a good second season. His first season was good, bro. His second season was bad. That's why I think we need cover with Ugarte and stuff like that. But I'm saying, with these types of signings and with the manager still being at the helm, he should make top 4. And if we take out those little mistakes in our past season, like top 4, I think we will get top 4.
Joshua says, and if you won all your games, you would have won the league. Typical Man United fans again. If this, if that, blah, 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 blah.
That's not the Joshua that crossed that Moses. It's not that same Joshua.
No, bro, but I just get the sense with y'all, it's always shoulda, coulda.
You
if
must
we
understanding.
Bro,
You must understand what I'm saying.
We
You don't
had
For
this
me,
understand.
win-
okay,
No.
can I say this? Ne? For me, on this very show, when we spoke about injuries, we were told that injuries, you can't use that as an excuse from the very people that is here in the
I
studio.
don't remember
with us
saying that,
today.
yeah, but
Yeah,
anyway.
we'll run it back next show. Don't
We'll
scrap.
run it back.
These
You know when
hosts,
we run
these
it back,
hosts
we
are
run it back.
ungovernable.
This is Anfield, man.
I'm just saying.
United.
I'm just saying. How I can't state facts anymore. Eh?
No, I hear you. Say, bro.
But now all of a sudden, when you had your injuries here and
Nah,
there,
but we
now
went
it's
through
so much,
injuries, bro, and
that's
they-
why I'm
yeah.
saying we had a point where McAllister was sitting, Sobostai was sitting, Konate was sitting, Virgil was sitting,
Trent was out
Trent
as
was
well.
out.
That was last season,
That
Brand.
was
We ended,
literally
and we
our
ended
whole
third.
defense line was gone. Our whole midfield was also basically out at that point.
And we
in
still
time.
ended above you.
And then it was like, yeah, you can't use injuries as an excuse. This, that. Now all of a sudden, when you no longer in Champions League, now we can use injuries as an excuse.
But I just said,
But when
I'm
it
not
came to
making it
us-
an excuse. I
But
said,
you
I'm
say,
making an
but you
excuse.
contradict
That's
yourself by
one of
saying
the
I'm not
things. The thing
making
is,
it an excuse.
like what?
And
Then you mention the
Injuries.
injuries.
When we talk about
but
depth,
guys,
so it is,
guys,
you're
you're not.
up.
Well, the thing is, you're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm not saying that we should have, would have, could have, whatever. I'm just telling you the mistakes and stuff. So what everything you're speaking about the manager, you're blaming everything
Bro,
on
the
the
goals,
listen,
that the goals, if
listen.
we scored last season, we could have won the league.
The was it?
That's 100% true. We should have beat Man City at Anfield. There's countless of other games that Nunes got.
So you also
got
should have, could have,
no. I'm
I
saying
don't blame
based,
the
off,
coach, I
of,
blame
based
Nunes.
off of what you saying.
Yeah,
on
that's
that notion, based off of what you
That
saying.
is why.
Coulda, shoulda,
That
woulda
is why.
doesn't exist.
That is why
It
you can
doesn't
be
exist.
confident.
It
That is
does-
why
no,
that
no,
you
I'm
can
not
be
confident. I'm saying
confident.
based off
The
your
season-
notion
The
of-
host needs to be a
of-
bit more
of
unbiased.
we should have,
don't
if
think so,
this,
Fetch.
if that.
But
Yeah. Zakes.
But that Owens. Okay,
This
you
host
said
is,
what?
I mean, how are we going to have a show with a host so against United fans?
I wonder.
That doesn't even make sense,
I wonder
Jim.
put on the
Madrid,
Madrid.
yeah.
Next time,
Yeah.
Jim.
Oh, aye,
You
Jay,
need to confuse
You
the
can't ask
enemy.
a question. The
Yeah,
host can't
confuse
ask
the
a
enemy.
question, but the host is the
Confuse
most
the enemy.
anti-United about that same question.
Okay,
That's
but
not
can
fair.
I ask can I ask you all two questions, right? All the stuff you guys are saying we blaming the manager. But all the stuff that you guys mentioned is the manager's job. Why are you making mistakes in the
Okay,
last
wait.
minutes of the
Can
game?
I ask you
That's a
something?
manager's
Can I ask you
job.
something?
Wait, no, wait. I just want to finish a question. So that's my first question, right? You say we're blaming the manager, but then you make the point about mistakes being happening on the pitch. The second question I have for you and then, you guys are saying also, what did you say? Something about chemistry or something like that. You guys must build chemistry, new team. You said Casemiro. Casemiro, for me, guys, it's a red flag if you can say Casemiro was the best player in your first season. That's a CDM.
He was one of our best players. I never said he was the best.
Nah, I think he was your best.
Okay.
I think he was your when he signed. I think he was your best. For me, that's a red flag. Because at Madrid, he wasn't the best player in his team.
We're not Madrid, though.
No, it's a
bro.
comparison.
We're signing a Galactico.
But he was finished.
Ah, the man is playing
We
with
do want-
McTominay.
he ended up at United, so he was finished. So my second question is, all the stuff that the Owens is speaking about, that's gonna get them to top 4. Can we please agree
But
that
the-
is
but
the
bro,
manager's job?
They take a lot of Finnish players, though, bro.
They are retirement
But you
class.
see, that's
bro.
what.
Even
But
with
now
Varane,
listen.
Varane,
Brother,
Johnny,
love-
Johnny
Okay, now
Evans.
listen, listen. Now
But
you
he
see.
is- but he has to prove himself. We have to agree.
Now,
with that.
guys, the Lucht is 24 years old, bruh.
But he must prove himself,
He
bruh.
must prove himself.
has
You are
to.
right. You are right. But now listen to me. You all are speaking based on what happened in the past with the signings. Casemiro, you saying they always sign those type of players. Those are signings coming from the Glazers side. This is now a new phase that we're going into now. So you won't get those kind of signings anymore. You understand? So this is a new phase. That's what we're talking about. And we speak about the mistakes. Bruh, you can't blame Ten Hag for Onana missing all the shots there in
signed
the
him.
Champions League. In the Champions
He
League.
signed him. It's his
bro.
player.
He signed
Bruh,
him.
what
we
was
adults,
he up
guys.
in this season?
How can you say
It's his
this
player.
is-
You signed him. You fall
doesn't
on
even
your
make
sword.
any sense, bro.
But the manager does have some sort
It's
of
his
responsibility.
responsibility, Dance. He's the
I
coach,
do
bro.
understand what you're saying,
He's
though,
the
bro. I mean,
manager, dog.
that's what's happening on the field, bro. I mean,
So wait, you telling me?
but you signed him,
not
bro.
an
You
adult.
signed the guy, bro.
Okay, so
Not an
that
adult,
that
bro.
day in the Champions League, nah, when I think you lost 5-1 or something against Madrid, and Alisson missed that ball or something like that. So that was Klopp's fault. Was that Klopp's
We're
fault?
not saying. You see, you pulling out.
it's
the
a good question.
individual-
No,
Wait,
because
hold
I
on,
mean-
hold
Because I
on,
don't
hold
understand
on,
the
hold
logic.
on, hold
How
on, hold
Onana
on, hold
can't
on.
catch a ball
Hold
at
on.
a certain time is Ten
Hold on.
Hag's fault.
No,
Who
we're
signed
I'm
him
not
though,
saying
bro?
that's his fault. I'm not saying
So
the
he's
actual
supposed to
of
see
him
he's the
catching
most
the
the
ball
ball.
is his fault.
Did you see
However,
what season he had the previous season,
However,
especially in the Champions League?
from a Monday to a Friday, your job is to coach and manage. City don't make mistakes at the end of the game, bro. Even Arsenal don't make mistakes at the end of the game. Liverpool started to here and
City
there.
makes mistakes.
No, not
They made a
really.
mistake,
But they
in
well
the
coached.
Champions
Can
League
we
final.
agree that? They well coached, right?
Yeah.
They finesse the teams, right? So you can't say that
And-
at the
and-
end of the
and-
game, bro. These niggas are doing this, doing that.
Yeah, the thing is, they
Guardiola is
the thing is,
That's a lame one.
Antoine,
No,
it's not.
Antoine,
Next
Antoine,
question.
Antoine,
It's his
Antoine,
Next question.
The thing is, you're obviously being now
My
too technical,
goodness.
bro, which I
Yeah,
don't
they
think,
want no
which I don't
wasting
think
on
is a
catching the
fair,
ball.
which I don't think is a fair argument to have. That's now being over technical.
You get what I'm saying,
What you
though?
mean?
You do get what
Say-
I'm saying.
I
You
don't,
gotta,
bro.
you gotta coach
Saying-
better.
No, not with mistakes.
Okay, so
bro.
where? Come I
being
Handling.
explain.
over-technical
Come I
now.
explain what Antoine's saying. I'm a be the middleman, outsurance. So,
agent.
They never let me.
so what Antoine is trying to say is the fact that Eric signed Onana, but now the supporters are blaming Onana. They're saying he's just good with his feet, but with the hands, he's not the best. So for him, it's like, but this is the type of player that your coach is signing. 90% of the time, you saving balls with your hands, not with your feet.
Yeah, but guys,
That's your job. That's
okay.
what. I'm not
Yeah.
defending anyone.
Yeah.
I'm just saying what his point is.
Okay,
where
but
he's coming.
when you know, I love the fact that people always focus on Onana's mistakes. But if you guys have watched United games
Don't
and you
say
see,
people. I didn't say nothing of Onana. He play with the boys in Africa. It's not.
so what I'm saying, if you look at the saves, he makes the unreal saves, the ones that we don't even expect him to make. But then there's not balance with the ones that we maybe expect him to make. So
The ones you expect him to save, he can't save.
there's this 50-50 where you're like, yo, bro, wow, that was unreal. Triple save sometimes even. And you're just like, nah, wow, thank you. And then there's those others where you're like, nah, no
But
way.
at some point, doesn't the manager need to make a boardroom decision? Do we go ahead with this player or not? So
Yeah, but you see now
when I spoke about you being too technical, bro, you can't now go down the line of because he made those mistakes, you can't blame. I do understand what you're saying, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, it is what it is. In any company, in any board, when it's good, the CEO gets the credit. When it goes down, the CEO gets the thumbs down. That's how life is in general. So at the end of the day, if Eddie Ten Hag signed this player, it is what it is. If he does well, it's thumbs
coach,
up.
Jay.
It's thumbs up.
But
to
he doesn't
Eric-
coach, Jay.
It's thumbs up to Eddie Ten Hag. Wow, what an amazing
Bro,
signing.
we're not talking about like you must make no mistakes. We're talking not about even him alone. I'm saying, bro, there's certain things, right?
But there's a bigger decision to be made regarding
I'm
your,
talking
your
about
goalkeeper.
end of game pressure, right? I'm not talking about tactical ability and all of these type of things that we sign players for. I'm saying mentality. When United, like when Chiefs go through a dark spell, those players are good players, but it's not going to take just the coach to come and fix those players. Those players need to wake up themselves. When the fans are going at them, you know, the way the fans go at them, you need to step up as a player, bro. You can't when it's 90th minute, now Delo wants to pull someone in the box.
So with
because
that
he's
notion,
stressed.
you believe Liverpool should be challenging for the Premier League this season? Because it
don't
doesn't
think-
really matter what coach. These are players that won the Premier League. They
yeah,
have the
basically,
leadership.
yeah.
They have the
Yeah,
leadership
thanks, Jay.
qualities and abilities.
Thanks,
that
Jay.
means Liverpool should be
winning.
should be.
Thanks, Jay.
We should
thanks.
be.
Thanks, Jay. Great point. Love it.
You should be.
We
I don't
We
should
should
be.
be. We should
Because
be
we won the league before.
because we want these
our
players.
mentality is nah.
The
We should
mentality is,
win.
it doesn't matter what Arne Slot,
Yeah, it doesn't
not
matter.
ultimately,
No
but
coaching.
based of what you're saying.
No, gents.
The players should be
Must
able to
coach.
step up. VVD has won the Premier League. These players, Salah has won the Premier League.
Okay, the
Trent
host is
Alexander
Football is a
has
game
won
of
the Premier
coaching,
League.
gents.
Okay, listen.
Football is a tactical game.
You guys
today.
you guys asked United fans, you asked us to explain why we think we will make top 4. We explained why we think
We gotta
United
move
will
on
make top
swiftly,
4.
guys.
And you said, no, you can't say that. We are telling you why we will. Based on us watching 38 league games of United, we are saying if we correct, not that it's just, that's the reason. If we correct our mistakes and if we, you know, have a better, let's say, biokineticist if you must, to prevent these long-term injuries and constant injuries, and we have better depth on our bench. Like Liverpool were able to cover with quality players. We weren't. We had Johnny Evans with depth. So what I'm saying is, if we fix our mistakes as a united lane where United fans are walking in, if we fix our mistakes, we think that we will make top 4. And that was our take. That was the question. We answered it.
Okay.
Then
Full
I'll
stop.
say
Perfect,
3 months.
guys. We gotta
3
move
months,
on.
Jess.
Yeah,
3
we gotta
months.
move on swiftly. Let me just get through quick questions. We don't need to elaborate. Quick one. The more Cristiano Ronaldo plays football, the more he dampens his career. Quick one. We all know the current state that Cristiano Ronaldo's at this moment in time. The more he plays,
He's checking the answers, this man.
the more he plays, I mean, he had a pathetic Euro. And he's starting to have a little bit of a bad taste in.
Do you mean
in
as
people's
far as
mouth.
his legacy is concerned? Is it
By the bias.
is
think
it
at the end of
damping
the
his
day,
legacy
Ronaldo will
or
always
is
be Ronaldo.
You think Ronaldo,
You know what?
even regardless, even if he makes 2026 World Cup,
You know what?
which he's kind of pushing for.
He's
That's
solid,
what
bruh.
that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying
A
to.
quick
bring across.
answer I have for that.
Legacy is legacy, bro. Cristiano will always be the GOAT behind Lionel Messi. We know that.
For as long as Cristiano Ronaldo speaks in media about his level and his fans on social media make him this current king. That's
But
that's
that's what I'm speaking about, bro.
Yeah, not
That's
the
what
fact
I'm
that he's
s-
playing.
No,
not the fact that he's
Not
playing.
the fact that
he
he's
can
playing
go
though,
play
bro.
there, and if he's like,
but he's not even pulling in good performances. There should be some time.
no,
where
he's
it's
done
like,
well
hey,
at
you know
Al
what,
Nassr,
guys?
bro. He's done
Done
well at
enough
Al
for the
Nassr.
game.
But Al Nassr?
He's done enough
But
for
that's
the
what I'm
game.
saying. Let
based
him
off
go
where's
play
he at,
there.
yeah.
Let him cook.
Nah.
But don't say this guy
guys are
should be in
actually-
Ballon d'Or chats. This guy should
guys
be
are
in the
actually-
Portugal side. He held Portugal back,
Like,
bro.
yeah, no, I'm not happy with.
No, bro.
This guy is playing since age 18, guys. Like he's done enough for the game. He can do whatever he
But he
wants.
doesn't need to be starting for Portugal today.
No,
bro.
I
facts,
think
I
he
agree
left
with
his
you
mark
with that. I agree with you.
on the
He
game.
should sit on the bench. But
Is
not
he
at
da-
all. Not
Not
at all.
spoiling his
Owens.
name.
He's
That's why I
done enough.
disagreed. No, I said disagree.
He can even go on TV and
But that
say
could
I'm
that
running
could
for
that could be
president.
that could be with a lot of
It's
OG.
alright. It's
But Antoine,
Ronaldo.
that could be with a lot of OG older supporters that actually watched Cristiano. These newbies, they seeing this Ronaldo.
Bro, he's about to score 1,000 goals
They
in
seen this
football.
Ronaldo.
1,000 goals.
Didn't he score already, bro?
Nah,
Oh
nah,
no,
nah.
but he is the top
Like
of all
1,000.
time. He
Yeah,
is.
You
like-
count to 1,000.
Yeah.
Bro, that's
He
do you
is
know
the
how
top.
difficult it
Can
is,
you
bro,
count
in
to
football.
1,000? I can. It'll take a long time though.
I just think currently he's hindering the opportunities for other Portuguese players as an
National
example.
team.
Yeah,
Look,
that I
bro.
agree.
No,
Now
And
you
in
now you
his
now you leave
mentality-
Jota on the bench, bro.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I'm trying to say,
How?
bro.
If you think you're this great player because you're playing in the Bay League, and you think, because I'm scoring goals there,
But
I
doesn't
should
it
still
leave a
be.
doesn't it leave a little bit of a bad taste in supporters and in fans?
No, for me
Like,
it does.
doesn't
With
it
regards
like-
to Portugal, 100%,
No,
bro.
gents, he must just retire. When he retire, Portugal will be nah. Look, yes, I agree with you, Dance. He should sit on the bench. Those lighties should play.
Give
And
him
they got
10,
a-
15 at the end,
They got
yeah.
an amazing team. He
they
needs
need
to
a
come
goal.
on the bench.
Because the thing, the
But his
truth
legacy
is,
is
bro.
set,
The
lads.
truth is, Antoine.
Start
What
at
is
it
what
like
is
Decima.
what is
Treble of
actually, bro?
Champions
What
Leagues,
is
bro.
100%? But what is actually showing?
About now.
Antoine, give me,
off that.
Antoine.
But
Let's
this is
check
done,
it, bro.
man.
What is showing to these younger players coming up is that you can be uncoachable. And that's what he's showing. That's what he's telling them.
No.
With the Portugal team, the
How?
coach, how is a Ronaldo 8 years old, almost 40 years old, playing 120 minutes?
He's that fit, bruh. You
What
can't blame
doing?
him.
What, no goals,
man,
no
when
goals.
that guy wakes up, he's the first
but
one in the gym,
he's
last
a
one
strike-
out.
How many goals did he get in Euros?
That's how you should attack
But
life,
how
bro.
many goals did he get in Euros?
It doesn't
But life
matter,
is
he's
about
old
getting
now,
the
bro.
dub and winning in actual fact
No,
if
for
you attack
sure.
life like that.
For
But
sure.
Portugal didn't win the Euros.
No, for sure.
He didn't even get a goal. So he's showing these young people, and that's the meaning behind my question. The more he plays football, does it dampen his
No,
career?
it doesn't,
Does it
bro.
dampen his
Not at
name?
all, bro. That guy
He's
got 6
showing
Ballon
these young
d'Ors.
players that you can be uncoachable. You don't need to listen to the coach. You can
Nah.
tell the coach.
Nah.
That's how Ronaldo. No, that is what Ronaldo is all about now.
For me, it's more about I get more annoyed at the CR7 stands. When Ronaldo misses a penalty to take Portugal to the next stage during the game, now we have to go to extra time, and he starts crying. Bro, it's time to retire. Because
Bro,
now your
exactly.
younger
That's what
players
I'm
must
saying,
lift up
bro.
this legend.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
an old toppy that says, hey bro, Don't worry, Toppy. We
And
know you got it.
So get drunk, get drunk.
Antoine, don't get me wrong.
You should be lifting up everyone.
I'm a massive Ronaldo and Messi fan. A lot of people know I'm a massive.
Not maybe national team.
Bro, he wants to play in the
Nah,
2026
no.
World Cup, bro.
Nah, that's
Yeah, but
ludicrous.
I can
mentality,
he can
boys.
Play, he can play by the bias.
Gents, I
but
promise
national
you.
team, he must
Owens, I
retire.
promise you.
If Joe Biden must call it,
wait,
Ronaldo must
Gents,
call it.
It's like Eminem making another album now,
Ronaldo
bro. Eminem
be a
just
board
made another
member.
album.
Joe Biden can be a board member.
Hold on,
Ronaldo
hold
can
on,
be
hold
an assistant
If
coach.
you
Portugal.
were him, if you
Player manager.
you walk in his shoes.
already
You walk
that.
in his shoes. Take your shoes off, put his shoes on. If you had his career, mentality, the winning, the goals, the competitions, everything, and you walk in this room right now and all of us tell you, hey Jay, we think it's time for you to retire. You're gonna face all at once. You are crazy. Let's go to the field now. I show you why I won't retire. That man is a iron. Me, I'm
But
a
it's like
Leo
this,
fan.
bro.
Leo is my player, but I'm bro.
He is a boss, no doubt.
It's difficult for him to retire,
Bro,
boss.
come in here, bro.
That level, so you know, like I sharp, bro. I walk out on this level to say, I left the game on a high, and I walk, and everyone knows I'm a
Tony Kroos.
Because if you look at
Tony
people,
Kroos, yeah.
if you look at like if you go to the music side of things, like the Tupacs and the Biggies, and even like AKA and when they died early, it made them legends. But
Michael
the Owens that keep coming back and
Say
back
Ronaldo
and
must
back.
die to be the
No.
No, not die, but like look at
Eminem. Speak Eminem, that's still alive.
Eminem and what, but even Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, he left the game on a legendary status. Like if you say Michael Jordan, everyone's like, oh, Michael Jordan. But he left.
But he
Chicago
came
Bulls
back.
on a legendary status. He
came
came
back.
to play a little bit of
No.
baseball.
He played for the Wizards. He played for the Wizards. After that, he retired and he came back. He played
Yeah,
for
but
the
then it
Wizards.
makes him look swag. It's not if you end on it to say Arasman is a legend. So okay, my opinion is end on that legendary status, so everyone remembers this is the boss. Now you end like he's saying like you're a timer and the lights must pick you up.
I think,
Nice
I
Ronaldo.
field.
think continue in the bi league.
Yes.
Yeah, Ronaldo,
Make your money.
Do what you
Yes,
do.
make
Make
your money.
yourself
Retire
happy.
from a national
Exactly.
team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. You've
Let the
done
guys
everything.
play
He's
there.
done
Because for
everything
me, I
he's
was also
supposed
at the
to do.
point
Yes.
where Jota is a thing.
Yeah.
Nah, Jota is bench.
But also not just him.
Bro, that is
they
like-
They didn't get knocked out only
Bro,
because of him. He
pick-
was a big
It's not
part.
only because of
Jesse.
But also
Why don't Jota
you know,
easy?
you're doing nothing 90 minutes. We're
Yeah.
still not making a change.
Yeah.
Bro, I picture David Silva was like, I am gonna continue playing for Spain, and you won't see. And
Not
now,
the same- not the
and
same
now,
level,
and
bruh.
now.
Kavi, Pedro, all the,
You see who you comparing to Ronaldo. You're comparing David Silva to a guy that won 6 Ballon d'Ors. I don't even think Silva saw the ceremony, bro. He had to watch at home. You asking
I
that guy
respect
that
it.
was
David
sitting
Silva's a
to
coach,
die.
Nah, but,
No, he's
but
not.
David
What I'm
time,
Silva is
bro.
Jota.
That is saying on a level of
You understand? The levels
No,
are
no,
different,
no.
bro. That's why he's retired now and Ronaldo's still playing, bro.
I'm
have
just
to watch
saying
at
for the
home.
I'm just
Nah,
saying for
you
I'm
tune
just
in.
bro, I'm
Switch
just
on
saying for the younger people coming
just
up.
watching with us.
No, for sure. For sure. But the
Yeah.
lighties must watch the other players, bruh. The lighties that are coming up. Watch
yeah.
Leo.
Yeah, facts.
Last little bit of Leo.
But then
and
you can ask the
obviously-
same question about Messi also.
No, you don't have to.
Nah.
You
That's
don't
a
have
goat.
to.
That's
You know
a
that
goat.
guy,
That's a goat, bro.
he
That's
went.
a
He
goat,
can
bro.
play till 50.
He doesn't say anything. Messi doesn't say anything.
That is a boss.
He makes his money. He makes his
that's a
Apple deals. His everything.
boss.
He's just making his money, right?
That guy is shorter than the table.
He's there in America making his money, and when he comes to
Argentina,
Argentina,
he
he
performs.
knows what role he needs to
Yeah.
play.
He does his
doesn't-
things and
Yes,
he
he just
doesn't-
cooks.
Yeah.
Isn't that smarter to move it?
No, but
Not smarter than what Ronaldo.
no one's saying Ronaldo must
the
stop. But
gift,
when you
buddy.
can see your influence is not what
It's a
it.
God-given gift.
That's
Yeah.
the difference
That's a
of Messi and
God-given
Ronaldo.
gift. That's why he can do his thing.
Bro,
Messi can play six and
Alden
just-
Muller says, I agree, CR7 should retire. But then he says, but I disagree with you, Jay, saying that he's teaching young players to be uncoachable. CR7 is one of the greatest leaders.
No, he is, but not as a kepi.
He is. I love what he's done for the
Not
CR7
as a
Stan
captain.
community, bro.
For the game.
The kids,
CR7 stand.
those kids love Ronaldo, and they
you Messi, nah?
hard, bro. And what I saw from Ronaldo, bro, was just a matter of when it comes to
But
a
Iniesta
Ronaldo Messi chat in the longevity, Messi has won another Copa America, bro. And the Ronaldo fans, they don't know what to do with themselves when he won the second one. But Messi's not trying to do everything anymore. And when he's not having the influence, when he
Yeah.
gets injured, that team can carry on. But Ronaldo's held that team back for such a long time.
The conversation was first, Messi will only be that if he wins the World Cup. Then he's
But
then
then
he
World
win the
Cup,
World Cup.
Is that not a
then it's
smart?
like,
Is that not the
"Guys."
smarter way to move then?
Yeah, then it's Ronaldo have more goals now. Then
Messi
they
had to
change him
transition
again.
back in the field,
Yeah,
more
but
assists, more
saying
creative.
I'm saying as a human being and as your legend, that Ronaldo's a legend, bro. Nobody can deny that and
Yeah,
take that
bro,
away.
100%,
But just as an
100%.
aesthetic, isn't it smarter to move like the way Messi's moving? Like you know your plays, you know your moves, you make business decisions.
Ronaldo wants to be
Difficult
in the
always.
limelight. He wants to be the man. He wants to
But-
be in the media saying,
But
I'm
then it
going to
makes
play
him
at the
look
World
like-
Cup.
I don't know.
Zakes,
Doesn't
the
know
man,
when to
the
call
man
it a
can't
day.
even take free kicks anymore. But he's taking all the free kicks for Portugal.
And
And he's skying those balls, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like look
He's
at
always been that guy.
But that's what I'm saying. Look at what Michael Jordan did, and he went into the shooting, selling Jordans, making merch for the 23 and blah blah blah. You retire a legend, bro.
But that's
as
what I
opposed
say.
to trying to chase us.
You'll
things
still
like,
be a legend, bro.
Later people
like,
start
bruh,
feeling sorry
but
for
That's
you.
why I
now,
said that
bro.
the main thing is he must
Yeah,
just
I'm
leave
confused.
Portugal for now.
100%.
Just leave
But
Portugal.
he has
He
one
wants
thing
the
I
World Cup
always-
medal. That's all he wants.
One thing I must say about
Because
him,
Messi
bruh.
have one.
But
Change
here's
football,
the thing, though. Here's the thing, though.
Individual.
Dance.
No, I mean
dance.
like-
Here's the
I
thing.
mean like,
now
you
you
know
go
what?
to
How players
2026 World
approach
Cup
off-season,
and you don't win
Come
it.
back.
Yeah.
Ronaldo has
And you
changed
don't
that, bruh.
win
He
it.
just wants to be a squad
You see
member there
Salah?
so that he can at least
Just
have the
'cause of
medal.
Ronaldo.
Catch
Gents,
his
we gotta move swiftly. Top 4 predictions real quick and then we out. Top 4
Arsenal.
Premier League. Yeah, Arsenal.
Arsenal, City, Liverpool, United.
Smart, brother. Smart.
That's a nice one.
That's,
Jess,
that's my top 4.
that's your top 4. Arsenal.
No,
This
no,
time
sorry.
I'm-
Yo.
Mine is
Yo.
City,
Yeah.
Arsenal. Yeah, yo. Okay, I'm gonna be different later, but City, Arsenal, Liverpool. I think United will end in top 4.
Dance.
That's my top 4. City,
City.
Arsenal. Arsenal in a close second, but not as close. And then Liverpool third, United fourth.
United fourth.
That's my top 4.
Once last time I made
And
a
only the
good
top two
prediction
that-
I was on, but then
Only the top
failed
2
it.
challenging.
so I gotta be a little smarter this year.
I remember next show you have my opportunity to change.
I'll
Then
go.
next show, remember we almost 2
I'll
predictions.
go. Wow.
Yeah.
The one before the season and one when season starts.
I'll go City first.
Crazy.
Lovers second. Arsenal third. Villa fourth.
Villa
Again.
Villa.
Yeah, Villa will make it again.
Yeah, this guy
So
loves
no
Emery.
United in there.
I told you why, but I disagreed.
Who's third there by you? Arsenal.
Gunners, yeah.
Okay.
I got Arsenal third.
You have who's City first?
I got City first.
Liverpool, Gunners,
Second.
Villa.
Bro, who even challenged the top 4, bro? That's a
Dance?
tricky
Oh
one.
yeah, Dance is the same as mine.
Yeah, bro. But you have like for top 4, bro. Let's just realistic the banter aside, bro. I
Here
think,
we go again with the United
bro,
8. Let's
no,
go.
not
Go,
United
go
8
for
to
it.
anything.
Jesse said
I
it,
think
you had no
I
problem.
just
He said,
let's be
Bro, I'm just saying realistically, it's
What's
in that-
realistic with the prediction?
Bro, realistically in that top 3, it is Liverpool, Arsenal, City. That top 3. So I'm just saying top 4.
Football will shock you boys, but it's
On
fine.
paper, realistically,
Arne Slot might
on
not have a
paper,
job if he
bro,
doesn't
on
perform.
On paper. You said you don't need coaches, so. But yeah, it's a conversation
On
for
paper,
another day.
realistically, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. On paper, bro, I don't
Yeah.
think we have a bad squad. I'm saying for top 4, the Tottenhams, the Chelseas. Do you think they there to
Nah,
challenge for that
I think
fourth
Chelsea need to first
Chelsea must first
find their best 11.
Chelsea must find themselves.
Chelsea gonna get pummeled.
The players must first get saved and then
Like Enzo, apparently, I haven't watched Chelsea preseason, but apparently they're buying into Enzo's game style. He's a Pep graduate type coach. So I think over time, I think we'll see them challenge for top 4 this season. But I don't think they found their best 11. That's why I can't say with my limited knowledge of their best 11 where they would finish. Because I don't, that club just is very confusing
Palmer
to me at
leaves
this
that club,
point.
is
But
it
the
nothing
bag
again?
ain't not good, man.
If he doesn't come in off the right hand side to score the goals, what does Chelsea do from last season? So if Jackson improves, if Nkunku stays
I won't
fit,
even mention
Yeah, but they have to be
Jackson,
better at the back.
Nunes.
They
Jackson
have
is
to
a
be
kudu.
they have to be better at the back. They concede way too much.
Yeah, they also concede a
They
lot of
concede-
goals.
And for
And
you
they
to
sold
make top
Chalobah.
4, you can't.
They sold Chalobah because
can't.
of the FFP, so they're trying things. But I think we don't know which Chelsea is gonna rock up the
I don't know
season,
top
bro.
4.
In the comment section, let us know what your top 4 predictions are for the Premier League as well. For me, it's definitely Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, and Man United. But just to end the show off,
Did you just say Man United now in your top 4?
yeah, 4th.
So then why you've been coming at us when we're saying top
But you've
4 for
also been
United?
just put a band on the show. You've also been bantering us.
Jay, man.
But
Yo.
just to end the show off on a little bit of a light note, getting back to that agree to disagree. One loss. Mbappe and Haaland are the new Ronaldo and Messi. Let's end the show, guys.
Please disagree.
Mbappe and Haaland are
There
the
will
new
never be
Ronaldo and
another
Messi.
Ronaldo and Messi.
Vinny's been cooking more, bruh.
That's what I was about to say.
Football pool is
I
way
think
too big,
Mbappe
bruh.
is good. I think he's gonna hide a bit at Madrid, bruh.
He wants to play off the left. He doesn't want to be a number
I
9.
think he hides a bit.
But he's never benching Vinny, bruh.
Yeah, but have you seen? Did you see now what's against Atalanta, Vini?
He's unplayable, bro.
Who do you
I
think
didn't
who's taking the
mean-
ball
Him
on?
is a one, bruh.
That man must get the Ballon d'Or.
And what Haaland, what, like, bruh.
More Rodri.
Yeah.
One of them gonna win.
If Haaland doesn't
Like
have
Ruben.
that supply, guys, like even in the Community Shield, yes, I think he'll still score a lot of goals with De Bruyne and he's got the best supply. But outside of the box, bro, I'm like Haaland, nah, bro. Even in the Community Shield, what are you doing?
Dead, yeah.
You're just waiting. So I would never liken him to Ronaldo. Started on the wide, and then you could see his skills, you could see his other abilities and stuff. I'm not saying he's not a good goal scorer like Alan Shearer and all of these type of stuff.
He's doing his job like Onana isn't doing his job.
But what I'm saying
Strikers
is,
score goals,
compared
goalkeepers save goals.
compared to Ronaldo, Ronaldo had a lot more. So I'd never say because he's a good goal scorer, you can say that Ronaldo is Haaland. So no,
I
disagree.
don't think he's all.
Okay, yeah. We wanna hopefully, God willing, we are alive when Alan is 40. We wanna see what is he doing at the age of 40.
Guys, CR7 worked for all that he has today to the point that it became automatic. That's why anything he does, you have the Ronaldo effect. Aljon Miller.
Miller loves.
Elgin Stan.
Yeah, he's a stand. He's a stand. But at least he agreed that Ronaldo must take a step back.
Because when he say free kick and he kicks so high over his
Pollard.
Ronaldo effect.
He must play for Portugal Rugby World Cup.
100%.
They must just bring him on to kick.
Mani Libok.
Gents, it's been dope. The Premier League is definitely back. We are so excited.
You
And
know
that's
tonight.
Sasha effect.
Is United winning tonight?
Man United, Fulham.
Are you winning tonight, Jay?
Yeah, I
I'm
think-
winning
funny.
tonight, bro.
at Old
Let's your
Trafford.
predictions on that.
Score
How much you think
2-1,
score?
3-1.
2-0 United.
Yo, clean sheet.
Now
Where we playing?
I'm going
Oh,
2-1,
that's
bro.
Old Trafford, bro. I think United will.
I'm going 2-1.
I think United will kickstart the Premier League.
Aye, Fulham is a good side. Smith Rowe might cook
That's it.
So
tonight.
your prediction
Old
2-1?
Trafford,
2-1 to
Yours
United.
2-0?
2-0, yeah.
And Aye,
Come in.
That's a 2-2 draw.
It's a fair prediction. Fulham is a
Jay?
good side.
Nah, but you should win.
No, I think United will
Win
win.
tonight.
bro.
United should win
Probably
tonight.
3-1.
I go against the grain.
You go
I
Fulham.
think Fulham 2-1.
Hey,
Not a
man.
panic.
That's actually a sleeper team, Owens. Fulham, Crystal Palace.
Is that
Full
against,
season.
is that against the
Sleeper
grain,
team.
though?
It is, man.
Of,
Jay.
of recent years, bro, that's towards the grain.
Bruh, you just said United
That might
is going
be
to win
true.
that one. So it's against the grain. Everyone has said United's going to win.
Oh,
so
based
it's
off of
against
that.
the grain.
I see what
Yeah,
you're saying.
everyone expects us to win
Different.
tonight, bro. And if we don't,
But I
social
think
media
Fulham-
is going crazy
I
again.
think Fulham beats you to us. Fulham,
Man
is, bruh,
United.
Fulham is a strong team.
If our boys
they
are
are.
panicked and
They are.
scared of the
Marco
lights,
Silva.
maybe, but I think Bruno's gonna perform tonight.
Cavallo, for me, Cavallo was not supposed to leave that game.
I also
Okay,
think so.
Owens. Sorry,
also
before you
think so.
before you
Yeah,
close
bro.
the show, ne?
But
I
I was
wanna say
excited
to
when he
Jess,
came to Liverpool.
you are the Owens, ne? Time coaching, what? Tonight,
Respect.
Marco Silva got a less team. Like the players are not on that level. Watch coaching tonight, guys. Fulham. Coach.
The United started 6.
Coaching.
Winning the league.
That's all I'm saying. Coaching. Coaching. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
Phoebe says 2-1 to United, definitely. But thank you so much to all the viewers. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We will be back soon. Gents, it was such an honor and a privilege. I'm sure you guys are excited for tonight and
Wait,
the
wait.
weekend
Can I ask
ahead.
something? When do we see each other again? If I may ask, next year. This time.
Depending on how Liverpool perform.
Depending on
Nah,
Liverpool's.
okay.
Yeah.
Nah, we have Professor X here. He's the one that actually called the show today.
Okay.
So he's
Every
the
2
manager
weeks.
of the show at this point. in
Come
time.
on.
You see him
So he's
sitting
the
there.
one that will be calling the shows.
The Gaten segment.
He's a,
Facts.
a gay dunk segment.
Probably once every second
But
week.
listen, before you close, the
Yeah,
thing
bro.
is this, the show, bro, it creates a bunch of like people like the show, bro. The second their poster goes up, it goes crazy, bro. People are like, oh, we're sharp, we're back. And when the gents were saying, yeah, bro. So when the gents were saying that the season is starting again, I was like, alright, gents, you must. People want
got
to. You know how it is, bro. People get passionate about this thing. And so, especially the banter that we allow on the show, that like we get passionate, we go for each other. But at the end of the day, it's all in the name of passion, bro. So we can.
We have an insights at Gmail, necklace. I think, can't we maybe put it in
If anyone wants
in
to
the
also
thingy?
hop on
That's what
board,
I
yeah,
wanted to
go
say.
for
If
it, bro.
anyone wants
Cook.
to hop on board, if we can maybe after the show just put the
Promote Chelsea
the
and
insights,
Arsenal.
yeah,
That's a belief,
the
man.
insights
Bro, all the
Gmail. If you wanna
Arsenal
get
people
involved,
don't
get
want
on
to.
the
Yeah,
show.
let's. No one's gonna speak to me. There are a few guys. There are a few
City
solid
fans.
Chelsea and
Tottenham
Arsenal
supporters
fans. I know a
out
few.
there.
I know a few. Know a few.
I'd like another Arsenal and Chelsea, yeah.
Let them jump
So
on
Chad
board.
must
Let's
come
get
back.
into
Nah,
it.
Chad will be on the next one, bro.
Yeah, where's
in the next
Chad,
fortnight.
He's working
They're
today.
gonna
We
come
did
tell
ask
us
him.
of
Mans couldn't make it.
Califiori.
Thank you to my bosses for allowing me to be on the show. I will be
Byron
back
also.
at my
Shout
laptop
out.
Byron, you
now.
in town
Shout out.
again. Let us know so you can jump on.
Shout out, shout out.
Nah, most definitely. Thank you so much. We love you.
But God
And football.
football loves you.
Crazy.
See ya.
on, lads,
Have a
walk
lovely
on.
weekend. Walk on.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to it.
Good morning to the folks. What up to the youngins and bless up to the world.
And then Jay just put your info on blast like that.
It's what the people want to know, bro. My bad.
Nah, bro.
Look up